Hello everybody, I'm Yasumi Jimbo. Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. And so in the last episode we blew up the egg carrier. Oh no wait, there was no cutscene that indicated that, so hashtag spoilers. So in this episode we have to follow a glowing ball to find out what the heck is going on here. And I really wish the camera would definitely focus on where I'm supposed to run. So anyways, it hasn't actually been that long, so as of the time of this recording I just got off work and I just got out of the shower, ate, and then now ready to play this because while it is the beginning of March, it's the perfect weather for Sonic the Hedgehog because it is the beginning of March and it is still cold as hell. So, alright, ready to continue this, and I gotta say, I'm definitely in the mood for Sonic, even though I don't like Sonic all that much anymore. Whoops. Well, okay, so I'm achy, I'm sore, but and it's like 10 degree. It's like 10 degrees. It's like in the low tens. So now this definitely very Shadow of the Colossus vibe. Which, how could you even say that? You're underwater. Like, anyways, yeah, it's like 10-degree weather. This reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus, which is a very good game that anybody should at least try out. It's one of my favorites, and I guess that's a bit interesting. So, like, I never really finished. So, whoa. Okay, so it pushed me around. Okay, that's way too close. Man, look at that animation. So, like, sometimes it looks good, but other times it just straight up doesn't. But like, this world definitely gives off a very Shadow of the Colossus vibe, doesn't it? Because of that snake. But of course, the name is just the name of a mediocre sequel to a good movie of Jurassic Park. Like, I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park anymore. Of course, when I was younger, I was like the biggest fan of Jurassic Park because every kid was like obsessed with dinosaurs, and of course I was obsessed with dinosaurs, and the third movie was my favorite movie of all time, and it was like I couldn't get enough of it, and it was also the home of my favorite dinosaur. That is literally the only reason I actually like that movie. No joke, because Spinosaurus, when I was a baby, was my favorite dinosaur. And saying in hindsight, saying that this what crap? Saying that Jurassic Park 3 was my favorite movie of all time as a kid is really embarrassing. Oh, so you can control the camera with the triggers. Okay, so I gotta get back on the snake. So keep going over there. There's the switch. There we go. I didn't see that before. And alright, so it's called. I realized in the last episode, or one of the last episodes I did before, I was ranting about the main villain kind of sucking. Like, I never really explained why Infinite. Well, Infinite has a kick-ass design, but he has such a Oh, okay. Only managed to get through that. Oh man, this game's camera angles. It's incredibly dated charm. That's for sure. But I remember there was a glitch where you could just run on the walls. That Egoraptor showed off in his. Okay, yeah. I don't know if it's my TV, but oh my gosh, I cannot see anything. I actually cannot see a single thing. Oh. Alright, so there the camera controls are actually well implemented, but okay, you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. I literally cannot see a thing. Don't know. TV brightness settings on my TV are not very good right now. Like, I had to turn them down because sometimes it was a little too bright, but oh wow, you douchebag. You douchebag. That's so stupid of you. Like, so basically, let me go ahead and give you the rundown of Sonic Forces' main villain's backstory. So basically, no way, I already talked about that, so I completely forgot. So sorry about that. I already don't have a lot of stuff to talk about, but lately I've been in the mood for some Smash Bros. Besides that, I've also been going back and forth on editing the video, which I only have like 2 segments left. Ouch. Yeah, I'm sorry. I literally cannot see a damn thing in front of me. It's kind of irritating, so... Oh! There's another path I could take. Like, this is... Ugh. Yeah, this is leaps of faith, the level, because I cannot see a goddamn thing. Okay, now I can see that. I cannot! Okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so that's kind of a noticeable difference, and I don't think it's going to affect the capture at all. Alright, so... And, okay, yeah, that literally doesn't make much of a difference. Like, this level has that problem. It's like it has nothing to do with running fast, since it's like a slow-paced thing. This is kind of what I mean. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, going really slow. Wait, did it also? Oh wait, it was like 5 minutes because it took me like an extra 2 minutes just to adjust the brightness settings. So yeah, it makes very little difference. So I'm just gonna have to trial and error my way through this one. Like, this is what I meant when I said that Sonic games' biggest problems is that they're unnecessarily experimental with some of their concepts. Like, especially with some of their level designs. Like, Sonic Generations is the perfect Sonic game because it pretty much knows what works, and besides that, it was made by people who gave a shit about the franchise. That's either gonna send me to my death or... Goodness gracious. Ah! I forgot. You're supposed to do the ring dash, but like, the ring dash is like only a thing for the open world. It's like, this is the first time that the game has forced me to use it, so you can't exactly blame me for this. But I'm pretty sure some of you are going to judge me harshly as is. So, boom, there you go. But like Smash Bros, I've been experimenting with some characters. Peach and Daisy have definitely become some of my new mains because they're just so amazing. And I'm not playing them because, son of a bitch, I'm not playing them because they're considered like the best characters. Fuck! This is so stupid. Okay, well, this is the first. I hope you guys are getting your anger points with me, because I literally, this is like the most I have struggled with this game thus far. Oh, we'll wait until we get to the cat segments, but like tonight's session, I'm planning on trying to beat the Sonic segment of the game, and of course I only have like 2 levels to go before that's all done. So like Sonic has like 10 levels, and like the game kind of gauges you based on how much progress you have by a percentage, and it shows you. Oh my god. Okay. I almost fucked up again. Okay, so go. Boom. It's like, I didn't main Bayonetta because she was top tier. I mained her because she was just so amazingly fun to play. And I still really enjoy her playstyle. I don't play her as much anymore because her nerfs made her a lot less fun to play as. Though, to be totally fair, they did make her... to be fair, she kinda needed the buff, because she was kinda broken. Like, I noticed it's like Sonic's animation right there. His hands stuttered to give up the illusion of animation. And the only thing that moves is his legs. That's really it. Like, so. Like, of course, Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations is like the best Sonic game. But of course, every game has its issues. Of course, like, I can go ahead and list off something I don't like about every single game. Like here, okay, so off topic for a second, but here is a gimmick that I actually kind of like. It doesn't feel too intrusive, and I'd like to get on that, please. Okay, never mind, it won't let me on. Like, it doesn't feel too intrusive, and it still lets you run fast, and of course it glows enough to give you an indication as to where you're going. And so it's actually a pretty solid gimmick, I'm not gonna lie. And of course, wouldn't mind seeing it in other 3D Sonic games, but of course, unless the next 3D Sonic game blows my mind, then like Generations did, then I'm pretty much done with 3D Sonic games. Like, at least newer ones. At least the newer Sonic games, because if it's a classic game, I know I'm not gonna like it because I just don't like classic Sonic in general. Like, that's not me saying that Sonic Mania is bad. I think it's a good game. If you like that game, good on you. I wish I were in your shoes. Well, shit. Okay, is there a way to get back up there faster? There is not. Okay, and I have not started the stopwatch. That's awesome. So, what say I go ahead and stop? Oh, okay, you're just gonna go ahead and spawn me right next to an enemy. That's fair. Right when I have no rings, that's bullshit design. Like so. Alright, what I was saying before going is like, this mechanic is actually cool. Fuck! Okay, you know what, just kill me. So, like, saying it's like every game has problems. Like, of course, this game has its issues. Like, the voice acting is so bad, but it's fun bad. It's the fun kind of bad because it's cheesy. But I don't buy into the fact that it's intended to be cheesy. It's just terrible, but it's funny. But Sonic Adventure 2's voice acting I don't find funny. I just find it especially bad because it's like forces you to lose IQ points. Whee! Okay. And so, yeah, we got to the end of the level in no time whatsoever. 6 minutes. That took, like, way longer than it needed to. Sweet. Hey, oh, and Smash Bros. If I can say, if I said before I didn't like Sonic's playstyle, I do like his playstyle now. So, there we go.
Wow, what's this? A mural.
I wonder what that's supposed to look like. Whoa.
What's this place?
Where
Where am I? This is really weird.
He looks cel-shaded here, but he doesn't look cel-shaded in pretty much most of the rest of the game. Very strange. Well, all the chows are dead. This is officially...
Why? Why did this have to happen? It's terrible. I must stop this now.
Okay. Pardon me, I'm just having a drink. Wow.
What was that all about?
I don't know.
I don't think I'm dreaming here. Eggman.
Why did you move your eyebrows like that? It's so weird.
What's he doing here? Oh, never mind. This time I'll get him good.
Alright, okay. Go ahead and do that. Next episode, I am definitely cranking up the brightness settings because this is ridiculous. I can't do it now because I forgot to turn on my stopwatch like I always do whenever I start my recordings. Alrighty. Also, this music is really awesome. I don't know what that is, but like here, I guess if you're a huge Sonic fan, that shows off some fan service. And I do know about Metal Sonic. Okay. Oh my god. No. No! Okay, so... Alright, so that... There. Man, I'm pretty sure it comes out fine in the capture, but holy shit, I can barely see anything. So, I'm gonna... Why did you do a homing attack on the iron ball? Like, oh, he was trying to... It looked like he was trying to go towards the ball. Like, holy crap, like, what the heck? Alright, well, at least it gives me a free one-up on that. Burp, don't mind us. Alright, so, not all that, but basically, I've been experimenting with some characters to see if I like them, or any more or less. I definitely like Peach and Daisy more than, excuse me, than I used to. The characters I thought were okay have become some of my new Mario mains. I've tried to experiment with Palutena. I still don't like her because the way her side B works makes no sense. And you're welcome for all of you about to vomit all over your keyboards. And oh, here's more for you. I am such a good host. Wait, no. Boom. Oh no. Probably not a good idea to eat a cup of Reese's while going through that. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't get that, but whatever's. Like that. Whoa. Okay, I definitely remember. I don't know if I. Whoa. Okay, I thought that was longer. No. I tried to jump back on there. But, oh well, that means we get to, never mind. I was going to say that means we get to go back onto that, so I think it took me like 2 minutes to, I don't know, I keep forgetting to turn my stopwatch on. My phone is right next to me and I use that as my stopwatch, but it doesn't really matter. So, like, basically every, so, oh right, so like in the last episode I was talking about like, oh man, it's like there's games I still love, but I have at least one major problem or a couple of nitpicks with every game I really like Metroid Prime. I love that game. It's my favorite game I have Let's Played on this channel so far, but my biggest problem with that game is the backtracking. The backtracking is so obnoxious. What the fuck? You can get hurt by that? That's kind of ridiculous. Let's see, Ocarina of Time, which is a game I wanted to do a Let's Play on. I mean, the game has aged significantly, but I can still go back to it, of course. But like, I guess besides the Water Temple and Kaepora Gaebara on repeat playthroughs, I will say Kaepora Gaebara is not that bad unless you're like a tutorial snob who's like, tutorial shouldn't be a thing. Like, I understand forced tutorials are the worst. I don't mind tutorials as long as they're optional. But like, Kaepora Gaebara sucks because his tutorials are not optional and because you have to sit through it on repeat playthroughs. And Water Temple, obviously. Check this out. Boom! I didn't even get all those rings. That's stupid. Let's see, other games. Persona 5 is a game I thought was great. The final boss theme sucks. Okay, well, the song itself is good, but compared to other final boss themes from 3 and 4, especially 4's final boss theme was amazing. The final boss theme is very disappointing. Besides that, Persona 5 is a masterpiece all the way through. Of course, that's not to say that the final boss sucks, because the final boss is just as good as you would expect, but yeah, whoa. Oh boy, I cannot see. And then this game, it's just dated, but it has its own charm, and it's like the first 3D Sonic game. Hello, we'll go ahead and have homing attack fodder. Like, so you know what? Why am I even bothering killing these things? So this is also, I think this is the only time those things even show up. What the heck? Did it just going near my shield, just cause them to self-destruct? Well, I'm almost done with the level, so I might as well. Whoa, that is really trippy down there. So collect all the rings. Ugh. Oh man, that almost made my stomach. That almost made me want to throw up. Okay. Right the vertigo. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going until I beat this level. So go ahead. Other games: Okami, backtracking, and Orochi. Being forced to fight him 3 times is just stupid. And pretty much every Mega Man game, boss rushes. Let's see, Mega Man X7. Okay, I don't like that game. And I'll admit, the voice acting, in my opinion, was in the so bad it's good category. It's terrible voice acting, and I think this game's voice acting is superior by comparison, but that's not saying a whole lot. Why bother giving me a speed boost when I can only use it for only such a short amount of time? Alright, so where do I go? Other games, Okami is a very good game. So Mortal Kombat X, the quick time events don't need to be there. So that's like a nitpick. Also, if Triborg does not come back, yeah, that's disturbing, but if Triborg doesn't come back in Mortal Kombat 11, I'm gonna be pissed. But like so far, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about games I like with my personal issues with in the next episode. I just want to talk about Mortal Kombat 11. So like they showed off. No, I'll talk about that next episode. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop here, as I think this is the end of the level. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.